Welcome in, everybody, to Fantasy Pros. This is the Fantasy Football live stream. It is me, Joey P. Joe Pisapia with me with his hat backwards because he's one of the cool kids. Is Andrew Erickson, the Undertaker, the Underson, because he likes all the unders, son. That's right. It's week 16. You've got second round of playoffs brewing here. We're going to help you get to that championship, get you that W, bring home the title, the belt, whatever it is, that we're going to help you bring it home this holiday season. And of course, John, our producer, is with us as well. So if you've got questions, we've got answers. Drop them below in the chat and we'll answer them for you. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to the Fantasy Bros YouTube channel because we're awesome, we're fun. And yeah, I think that's all you really need there. I think those are two really good things. Now, speaking of good things, normally we have our Sunday live streams, but as all of you know, the NFL decided to put football on just about every single day this weekend. So we're going to move our Sunday live stream to Saturday. That's right, 10 a.m. Eastern, same bat time, same bat channel, 10 a.m. Eastern till 12 noon. We're going to be here answering questions for you. So we know there's a couple games going on there on Saturday. We want to take care of everybody because lineups need to be set, damn it. Things need to happen, and we're going to be ready to help you with all of that. Andrew Erickson, good to see you again, my friend. I've seen you all day today. This is the fourth show I think we're doing together. No, third. Third for you and me, 4 for me, 1 more in the cannon for me. But before we get to all of the merriment of the questions here, I just want to say happy holidays to you, buddy. It's been a fun season. I hope you've had fun with the betting, with the fantasy, with the NFL this year. It's been a really good time, I feel like, this year.
Yeah, it has been. I think that even though everyone says the NFL has been down, like the quarterbacks are worse, it's like, hey, man, I can relate to that FanDuel commercial where they're always talking about like, hey, without football, it's just going to be another night that it's cold out where you can't do anything and watch anything fun. So any football to me is better than quote unquote bad football. So I'm enjoying it because once it's gone, it's gone. And then we're going to be like, oh,
that's right.
Can't wait for preseason games.
I already can't wait to talk about 2024 stuff, but that's just me. I'm already thinking ahead. But for all of those times we're on the couch watching football, you should also consider Uber Eats. Get food from your favorite restaurants, plus groceries and other essentials delivered straight to your front door with Uber Eats this football season. Stay planted on your couch and get anything, well, almost anything you need for game day by ordering the Uber Eats app. Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See the app for details. You see how I said that? Alcohol might be available. It's the holidays. What's your holiday drink, Erickson? You have one? I think John likes the rum chata. He says it's Christmas in a glass. That's what he says. Have you had the rum chata?
Yeah, I had that last year. That was very good.
It's Christmas in a glass.
I like anything with eggnog. I'm a big fan of. I like eggnog.
I'm an eggnog guy too. Some people don't like the nog. I like the nog.
I mean, I think you only drink it around this time of year, and then you just don't ever touch the stuff again because
I'm not exactly
it takes that much
what
time
it is.
to burn off the amount of calories that's in it.
I don't want to know about the calories in it. I don't exactly want to know how it's made or what it is. I just want to drink it. And
a lot of cream.
Yeah,
here you go.
There's a couple of fatty cream. Merry Christmas.
Butter, some eggs.
All right, let's get to the questions here. They're piling in the chat. And John suggesting put some white rum and cognac in the eggnog. John is elite. We're kind of down here. John is upper tier. This one's from Jer. Please help Fantasy Bros. It's time to bench Barkley, ? Options for my RB slot. I have Chuba Hubbard, Zeke, Gus Edwards, Ty Chandler. I also have Amari Cooper sitting in my flex. 18-team league problems in the PPR. So who do you want to play over Barkley here? You want to play Zeke? You want to play Chuba? Two good options.
Chuba. Yeah, I think Chuba, I know that he's not the name brand, but we're not going out on a limb at saying like, oh, he's in a good spot this week. He's been dominant like the last month. And his matchup
doesn't Zeke have more touchdown equity or no?
I mean, who has a higher implied team total? Panthers or the Patriots?
Yikes.
Is that a trick question?
Probably the Patriots.
Probably the same.
Yeah, it's probably disappointing.
No, I mean, the Panthers are only 4.5 point dogs versus the Patriots, who are 6.5 point dogs. Yeah. And they're on the road. The Panthers are at least playing at home. I know their offense isn't good either way, but I'm playing Hubbard. Hubbard's got juice.
I'm good with Chuba. I love the Chuba. Look, man, he was my number one bold prediction of the week. You don't have to sell me on the Chuba. I'm in. I've already bought it.
The Chuba.
I'm invested in the Chuba. Muscle Love Labs, 6 seed that snuck out a win last week by 2 points. Yeah. Need a flex this week. I have Shaheed, Wicks, Algier, Foreman, and Justice Hill and a half-point PPR. Who am I flexing? Thank you. Appreciate it. That's from Labs.
It's Foreman for me.
I knew you were going to say that. Knew it. Do you want to tell her why or now? You're just gonna.
I just think that he has the most upside. I mean, if he gets the requisite amount of carries against the Cardinals, he's going to smash. So I like
John
him
just
a
sent me
lot.
some breaking news, by the way. Keenan Allen officially ruled out.
Yeah, he's not coming back this year.
He's like, bro, I'm good, bro.
He's
I'm
not
good.
coming back. Why would you?
If I was him, I wouldn't come back to the Chargers, period. I'd be done. He's had a good career. Go win somewhere, Keenan. I mean, I'd be down up Patty Mahomes, like, yo, Patty. Yo, what's up, Patty Cakes? You want to come hang out a little bit? Maybe get some dinner. Maybe talk about playing Kansas City. Be a good time. I'd like to see Patrick Mahomes with Keenan Allen for a year. I'm good with that. 1 year.
The Chargers should do right by Keenan Allen and give him to the Chiefs.
Let him go.
And gift him. Be like, hey,
we
ruined your career for the playoffs. So
they are one of the top 3 teams, I think, in terms of overage on the cap next year, too. So it just makes sense all the way around.
Yeah.
Mickey N, championship match. Thank you for all the help this year. Choose 2. JT, Zeke, Mixon, Williams, not Williams. Mickey says, please help. I think it's JT and Zeke. What do you think? You like Mixon over Zeke, maybe?
Yeah, I think I slightly lean with Mixon. I think the Bengals offense with Browning has just shown a higher ceiling than the Patriots, and Mixon is fine. And Jonathan Taylor, I get he's coming back, but it was a thumb injury, so it's not like we're dealing with he's gonna like pull his hamstring or anything like that.
Fine.
I mean, Jonathan Taylor, again, Falcons are a bad matchup for running backs, but still a game that there should be points in. So I like JT.
Jake Switzer, Javonte Williams or Ty Chandler. Thanks, guys. Go Lions.
Chandler.
Yeah, I agree. I do not like the Javonte matchup. Sheila Maloney. Fellas, you have brought me to the championship. There we go. 13-2. Nicely done, Sheila. I picked up Zamir. I'm stressing. Should I take out Pacheco, start Ty Chandler, or Zamir? Please help.
Well, Josh Jacobs is probably going to play, so you can't play Zamir in any way.
So there you go. So
So
Chandler or Pacheco? Who would rather
Pacheco.
Right. Do you really think the Pacheco's going to be okay? I mean, he did have surgery a week ago.
Why is he playing? I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I'm his doctor and I've seen him and
I don't know. I'd like you to pretend that. Maybe we could do a little
I'm
improv.
not.
It might be good for you.
There's only one doctor, and I'm not him.
Annie L. I've eliminated my boyfriend. Now, I hope she means for the playoffs. Entirely? Yeah. No, I assume Annie means the playoffs. I hope, Annie. Otherwise, that's called evidence. Now I need to win it all. Which 2 wide receivers should I start? Pittman, if he plays. Godwin, Adams, Ridley, Cooper. I'm 11-3. And I have been first all season. Thanks for all your help, guys. Well done, Annie. You're kicking butt, man. All right. So if Pittman doesn't play, Adams, Ridley, Cooper, I think those are the options we're choosing from. Yes. I feel like Cooper's got to be one of those guys.
I probably play Adams and Cooper.
I agree. Ridley, you don't know what the Trevor Lawrence health is at this point. Andy's next. Good luck, by the way, Annie. I'm glad you beat your boyfriend. Now go win the whole damn thing. Because otherwise, then he's gonna make fun of you the rest of the whole offseason. You beat me, but you couldn't win the big one. Nah, no good, no good. Andy, Olave, Puka, Breece Hall, sit 1.
I'm gonna sit Breece Hall.
I don't know what Andy said here. Do you see what Andy? What is that? What is he saying here? He's saying some word. I don't know what that means. Is that a frustrating sound?
PPR?
Oh, PPR, like he's a pirate. Dude. It's a stretch, Andy. It's a stretch. It's week 16. We're tired here.
It's like when they ask quarterback questions in PPR.
That's my favorite. I love that. Darius Richards, Ridley or Godwin?
Ridley.
Agreed. It's Carter. Tua or Flacco?
So I've seen a couple questions about Tua. I mean, it's Tua for me. It's not even close. I mean, why are we worried about Tua? He's playing at home.
I don't know, because Flacco last 3 weeks has outscored him.
Okay, well, he's also had much easier matchups, and it's also still... I mean, Joe Flacco's also throwing a bunch of interceptions, too. Let's not act like he's been perfect. Yes, he's scoring fantasy points, but a lot of what he's doing is also not, super sustainable. Tua's playing in a game at home in a shootout. Why would you not play him? Again, Tyreek Hill's going to play.
I thought last week was a shootout with Dallas and Buffalo. People thought that, too.
Well, that's a different game. That was in Buffalo. This is in Miami.
You are a tricksy little hobbit. Jerry Medina, need help with the QB. Stafford, T-Law, Murray, or pick up Mayfield. Oh, I do like the Mayfield matchup, but Stafford's played so well. I play Stafford. Cedric Har. Superflex spot. Nick Mullins, Saquon Barkley, or Courtland Sutton.
Mullins.
I always
I'm
play the
not I'm
quarterback.
not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why we overthink like even like quarterbacks that play bad
They
score
still like
more
12
points
points. Yeah.
than most of like skill players. So I honestly never even really consider starting anything not a quarterback in
Yeah, that's like
Superflex.
dire necessity. You can't there's no quarterbacks in the wire to pick up on a bye week kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Derek Hicks, start 1. Josh Jacobs, Zeke Chandler. So if Jacobs is back, you playing Jacobs or you're pivoting to Zeke or Chandler?
probably play Jacobs,
Ross H, Kittle or Taysom Hill?
Kittle. Just don't know what
M
Taysom Hill. Do you have a feeling for
Nope.
what Taysom Hill's role is going to be? He
Nope.
had
And
2
I know
touches
that
last
Kittle is
week.
boomer bust, but I'll take that chance.
Yeah,
I'll take the chance
that's
with
fair.
Kittle. M Dynasty. I'd rather play Njoku. I don't think he's on the waiver wire, Ross, but if he is, I'd rather play Njoku. M Dynasty, half PPR. Need to start 2 RBs. Mixon, Breece Hall, Ty Chandler, Zeke, or Tyjae Spears. So is it Mixon and Hall? Mixon and Hall for you, I assume.
Yes.
Luis Vasquez, Jaden Reed, or Chris Olave?
Olave.
Daniel Caps Keenan, Mele Kalinki Fantasy Pros. Guys need a flex PPR, Boyd, OBJ, Downs, or Achane.
Achane.
All right, there you go. Devin Richard, semifinals, boys. Thanks for all the help so far. So I got Breece Hall, DK, or Waddle, half PPR. I love DK against the Titans this week. I'm going DK.
Yeah, I'd say DK too.
That guy's a baller. Just in here, Jonathan Taylor and wide receiver Michael Pittman both practiced today. Pittman wasn't seen in a red jersey, meaning he's been cleared for full contact. Slow clap. There we go. That's what we want. Let's do this. Dustin Baya, Komet or Kincaid this week at tight end? PPR.
Kincaid.
Carlos A. Munoz Lopez, Ola, start 1 QB. Joe Flacco or Nick Mullins?
I'll go Flacco.
Yeah. Elite guys named Joe for 1,000. 1 RB. Devin Singletary, Javonte Williams. Devin Singletary.
Yes.
I like how we called him Delvin Singletary, though. Good job, Carlos. All right, let's go to Guillermo, Nacua, Pittman, Ridley, Higgins. I don't know if this is like a rank 'em kind of thing or let's just rank them because there's nothing else.
I would rank them in that order.
In that order, I would put Pittman ahead of Puka because Pittman's been tremendous. He's the guy. He is the guy. Jesse Trevino, I'm stuck. Ekeler, Zeke, or Addison. Start 1.5 PPR.
I think Addison has the most
knew you were gonna say
upside.
that. Yeah, I knew you.
I mean, again,
this morning, I knew you were gonna say that.
doesn't have as high as a floor because those guys catch passes. But like, if you want like actual touchdowns, like Addison's probably your best bet.
Now, if you're watching the stream, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe. Drop a comment below because this holiday season you can win big with Trophy Smack's 36-inch fantasy football trophy giveaway. Subscribe to the Fantasy Pros YouTube channel. Drop a comment below on any video with a chance to claim this impressive symbol of fantasy football glory. Celebrate your championship in festive style. But make sure you turn on those notifications so you can be alerted when new episodes are up. And if you're the big winner, so you can claim your prize. That's from our good pals over at Trophy Smack. You ever smack somebody with a trophy? Just out of curiosity. Sounds like a fun thing to do. There's a couple. There's 1 or 2 players in the history of the NFL I wouldn't mind smacking with a trophy. Certain one comes to mind. I think you know who it is. I think you know. Those of you who watch the show. There you go. And John said he did, but then he got arrested after. So it's tough. But, again, John's elite. That was after he drank those elite cocktails and he went out there, grabbed a trophy off the bar and started, wailing on some guy. Daniel Schindley? Schindeli? I don't know. Mayfield or Stafford? This is a tough one, but Stafford. I love the matchup with Baker, but Stafford still?
Yeah.
All right. Matt Ellis, half PPR, Ridley or Swift? DeAndre Swift, that is.
Swift.
Teresa Tubner, Stafford or Tua? And thanks and happy holidays. Same to you, Teresa.
Tua for me.
M.E. Browning or Mayfield?
Mayfield.
Baker. Damon Tatum Jr., pick 3 to start. Cooper, Kupp, Waddle, Pittman, Diggs. I can't sit Diggs this week. I love the matchup.
Waddle sits for me.
Waddle sits for you. There you go. Jonathan Dalupan, full PPR, Knox or Waller?
Waller.
Knox is going to get a touchdown, right? You know it's coming.
Hey, Waller was fine last week. Came back, 4 catches. It's good.
Brian and Chewy go hiking. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Chandler or Achane?
Achane.
Zahir M, half PPR, play 2. Puka, Deontay Johnson, Jaden Reed, Noah Brown. Thanks, and ho, ho, ho. Thanks, Samir.
I'm going to go with Puka and
think Deontay's way safer.
Yeah, I think that Deontay has a higher floor where Noah Brown has a higher ceiling. So
Good luck, Zahir. Robert Lavelle, who should I start in PPR? Chris Olave, Deontay Johnson, or Devon Achane?
Olave.
Dimitri Lee, Breece, Addison, or Reed if he plays a flex for half PPR.
Half PPR, I will go with Breece.
Okay. Recyclops, Bropra Winfrey, still playing playoff homewrecker. Half PPR. Josh Jacobs or Devin Singletary.
Jacobs.
Also, Murray or Mayfield. I'm playing Mayfield this week.
Mayfield.
Praying a safe, grace-filled Christmas to you all. Love you guys. Thanks, Cyclops. Love you too, man. Have a great one. Nathan Boyd, not confident about Ekeler this week. Do I start Rashee Rice or Zeke over him in the half PPR? I think it's Rice.
Yeah.
This is not close.
See, people don't want to play Ekeler. That's why I did the service for the people.
Yeah,
I said,
know. You're such
sit
a public
Ekeler.
servant. You're a public servant. Is this the end of Austin Eckler's fantasy value? Like going forward, is this it? Like,
see, it's going to be, it's just going to be interesting where he gets, what team he's on next year, and then what's his price. Because we've seen this before where we write off running backs sometimes a year or two early, and then they're really cheap and then they're really good. But if he's in that RB dead zone round 4 or 5 because he signed a team and he looks like the projected starter and it's all just projection based, then he's probably going to be a bad bet. So, yeah.
Who's the head coach of the Chargers next year? Is it Jim Harbaugh? Is it Bill Belichick? Or is it other?
I think it's going to be the Lions OC. I mean,
really?
You get Justin Herbert as your quarterback? Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I mean,
Makes
because he's an offensive guy. So it's like, that's obviously you talked about how they're going to have to do some shuffling when it comes to like their GM and because of the cap situation. But if you're Ben Johnson, you're like, hey, all I need to do is figure out what I want to do on offense.
Well, look, you have the franchise quarterback. If you're coming into the Charger job, you have the franchise quarterback. You're playing in a great building. Problem is you don't have a fan base. That's the problem. Like, it's just there's no home field advantage there. That's always going to be I think a tough situation potentially. But it's a good job. Any job you can walk in where there's a franchise quarterback is a good job. And there's not a lot of those right now and those bad teams in the NFL. I mean, look at would you rather walk into the Carolina Panther situation or the Charger situation?
Yeah, I guess the Chargers.
Right? I mean, it's kind of tricky when you think about it. Like, you got I think I'd rather walk into Herbert, Plus, I like the uniforms. I like the powder blues. I'm a sucker for the powder blues.
I mean, Carolina has kind of like powder blues. Kind of.
Yeah, like kind of a little bit.
Blues.
Yeah, it's like a light blue, but I don't know. Something about that.
I mean, this just like the Panthers, this entire season for the Panthers has been like, I mean, this is like the worst case scenario for like anything that could have played out this year. It's like be horrible and then not benefit from being horrible.
And not only not benefit from being horrible, you fire your coach and the guy that you didn't pick looks like a freaking rock star.
The only thing they did right was beat CJ Stroud head to head.
That's it. Gabriel C. I have Kupp, Hill, and Puka. Do I start Puka tonight or chance Hill starting? I think you got to take the chance with Kupp.
Wait, so it's Puka, Hill, and who else?
Cooper Kupp.
I mean, so you want to start Kupp over Puka?
Well, it depends on what my backup plan is.
I'm not sitting. I mean, Tyreek Hill's going to play. I'm pretty confident.
I'm playing Hill. That's what I mean. So, and if not, then I have
to wait for it then.
Option.
So.
You got to wait for it.
And flip a coin between Kupp and Puka.
Z-Man's the man. Help me. Semifinals start 2. Tommy Cutlets, Jordan Love, and Nick Mullins. I'm starting Love and Mullins.
Yes.
Love and Mullins. Tommy Cargile. Superflex QB2. Keenum. Tannehill. Simeon. For all the... Tannehill. K. Thompson. Waller or Goddard?
Goddard.
Charles Paris. Isaiah Likely or Gabe Davis for a flex spot? I like Likely. But I understand if you go with Davis, you don't like to start tight ends in the flex spot usually.
I mean, it's a tough... I mean, look, if you really need I think Likely has a limited ceiling. I mean, it's a tougher matchup for him.
I think he's got a bigger floor.
No, I mean, Gabe Davis has caught 0 passes in 3 of his last 4 games. He has no floor. Gabe Davis has no floor. So
I'm thinking of points.
If you're a big underdog, Gabe Davis, he gets 0 or then he gets 30. They're playing the Chargers. Sure. The Chargers can't stop anyone on defense. And if the Bills decide, hey, we're just going to chuck it to Gabe Davis, he could have a monster game. So if you're projected to win, I would just say take the points to Likely. But if you're a massive underdog and the team you're facing is absolutely stacked, Gabe Davis could be a player that kind of swings things in your favor.
Jay Panda Bear, hey bros, thanks so much for helping me get in the semifinals for the first time. Congratulations, Bear. Trying to decide on a QB for this week, Flacco or Browning. Happy holidays, everybody.
Flacco for me.
Flacco for you. Go Flacco. Patrick Inator. Ekeler or Chuba? Chuba. Ryan Johnson. Stevenson or Warren? Stevenson's not playing. So
yeah. So Warren.
Well, here we go. Waller or Tucker Kraft?
Waller.
Chicago or Indy?
Chicago.
Adamame. Rice, Cooper, Nico Collins, half PPR.
Rice.
Agreed. Tara Robertson. Half PPR, bench 1. Who's the odd person out? DK, DJ, Kupp, or Puka? I think Puka's the odd man out. I can't sit the alphas in their respective offenses.
I mean,
no matter how good Puka is.
Kupp, you say Kupp is a clear alpha in the Rams offense?
Cleared, no. Is he the better receiver? Yes.
I mean, that's why I would just play both Rams guys. Like, the chances of them both doing bad.
Okay, so who are you taking out? DK against the Titans or DJ against Arizona? Dude, did you watch last week how Arizona could not cover anybody? I mean, these guys were open 10 yards, 12 yards. It was the biggest gap all year of any team in terms of coverage. They could not cover anyone. They were letting guys get wide open left and right. I mean, I know he's the only guy to cover. I get that, but that's a tough sell, brother. That's a tough sell.
I mean, they're all good options.
They're all good options.
I mean, are the Saints are going to cover Puka? I don't know.
I don't know either, but
they're playing in a dome at home.
Last week, Cooper Kupp 8 for 8 for 111 and a tutty. Not too bad.
I'm not saying to bench Kupp. I didn't say to bench Kupp. I said to bench DJ Moore.
I know, but I'm saying, how do you bench DJ Moore against Arizona?
Then bench Metcalf.
No, against Tennessee. No, I'm benching Puka. Look, the ball's in your court now, Tara. You got the 2 people weighing in on it. Now it's
I said it for more of a security standpoint. Like, if you'd rather lock in the points, play both Rams guys. But if you feel like you want to maximize everything, then you get to bench a Rams guy.
Austin Welch, pick 3 in the PPR. Laporta. I already have Kelsey playing. Ty Chandler, Chuba, Warren, Ken Walker. Happy holidays. I don't like the Walker matchup, Austin, against Tennessee. Don't love that. I know he was great last week. I would play Laporta for sure. I would play Chuba for sure. Who's the last guy for you? Warren. There you go. Josh, Merry Christmas, gents. Need a second opinion on my second RB. Full PPR. I'm already starting Kyron Williams. So Pollard, Mixon, or DeAndre Swift?
Pollard.
Swift has a great matchup, though. I get the question. OJ, McBride, or Garrett Wilson in the flex spot? McBride. Nick Oberto. Hey, y'all, love the show. Pick 2 in the half PPR. Josh Palmer, Drake London, CEH, Jaden Reed, or QJ? Drake London.
Don't play any of these Chargers players.
Drake London
and 2, man.
Well, Allen's out, so is it all the Palmer again?
I mean, I'll play Jaden Reed if he plays. So I play Drake London, Jaden Reed.
Yeah, but the problem is Chargers play Saturday, correct?
I mean, you still might know. I mean,
true.
It's not a game time decision. So
true.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to it and you don't know, then it has to be Josh Palmer and Drake London.
Mr. Frenchy Fry, Flex Pacheco, Ty Chandler, Jaden Reed, PPR. Thanks, guys.
Pacheco.
Douglas Elliott, pick 1. Chris Olave, Devontae Smith, Jaden Reed, or Noah Brown?
Probably Olave.
Concase O. Half PPR. Amari Cooper, Flowers, JSN.
Cooper.
Okay, this just in from my playbook. Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill returned to practice field on Thursday as he works through the ankle injury that kept him out of week 15. So that's good theoretically. Also, Mecole Hardman back at practice. Mecole.
What team? The Chiefs?
The Chiefs, yes.
It's like, what team is he on again?
On the Chiefs. Well, the Jets thing never really happened. That's just like a blip on the radar. It's like, hey, Jets, why don't you use like one of the fastest guys in the NFL? Nah, we're good, bro.
Now they got to get Xavier Gibson touches.
Oh, God. Concase O, we did this one. Cooper, Flowers, or JSN? Did you answer this one? Cooper, okay. Caden, Aya Friends. McBride in the tight end spot. So Ferguson in flex, Pittman to replace flex. No, Pittman, absolutely. Pittman and
don't
Pittman
play more tight ends if you don't have to.
No.
Don't.
Another one. Hey, guys, I need a wide receiver and a flex full PPR. I have to choose from Puka, Amari Cooper, and Bijan Robinson. Thanks a lot.
I'll play Puka and Bijan.
Okay. Rick Peschel. Hey, bros, start 2. Zeke, Puka, Walker, Chandler.
I will start. I'll start Chandler and Puka.
Okay. Chandler, McDougal. Need help. Boy, that's a weird thing. What are the chances of that? You answer Chandler, the next person is named Chandler? It's weird. Need help. Start 2. Diggs, DJ Moore, Rushy Rice. Diggs and DJ. No?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or Diggs and Rice. You know what? Diggs and Rice might be a little safer. Just a hair. Not much, but it's hard because Rice has really got into that conversation of like, well, you know what Rice is every week, which is like 10 targets now. I mean, that volume is elite level volume. He's like top 5 in volume in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. So
Diggs and Rice for me. What are you doing?
Diggs and Rice.
I mean, I like to play DJ Moore somewhere else, Chandler. So if you have a flex spot, play DJ. Jordan Goen, JT, Zeke, Pollard, Hawkinson, McBride. Sit 1. Who's the odd man out? Is it Hawkinson? Okay, Zeke. Now that makes sense. Alec Romero, Ty Chandler, or Najee Harris in the full PPR?
Chandler.
Joseph Catalano, Douglas against Denver? Question mark. Not if I can avoid it.
Do not play him against Denver.
Do not do it. Also, don't forget, everybody, it's a crazy time of year. Crazy things are happening. So make sure you get my playbook from FantasyPros so that you can use the autopilot tool just in case you get caught up in the madness of the holiday season. You don't want to screw up, especially in the playoffs, setting your lineup correctly. So download the Fantasy Football My Playbook app for peace of mind and the best shot at victory every week. And autopilot can help make it easy for you to manage all of your fantasy teams, get suggested lineups, changes via email, and you also have the auto swap inactive players for you. So last minute, you can turn on all full autopilot to have your optimal lineup set automatically for each and every week. Autopilot only available with my playbook. All right, let's get to some more questions here. Alec Romero, Najee, or Ty Chandler, full PPR?
Chandler.
Joe Catalano, Douglas against Denver, question mark? No, we already said don't do that. Jomar Alvarado, David Montgomery, or Singletary in the PPR?
Montgomery.
Really? Even though Singletary's got a good matchup there for you, like from what we've seen.
I mean, David Montgomery, just like the more that we doubt him, the more touchdowns he just scores.
All right.
I mean, like that's the thing. Like it's not a good matchup, but he's still like the Lions guy in the red zone. Like they just use him so much, and he just has such high upside with his touchdowns. Like, yeah, Singletary's like gets more volume, but Montgomery's been really good this year. He's been steady. You know, that Lions backfield has just been money for fantasy. So I'm just going to continue to ride Montgomery.
Brian Bandana, huge fan, guys. Matthew Stafford or Baker Mayfield? Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you, man. Full, and again, he said full PPR, but I think he was being cheeky about it. I hope, Brian. I hope.
We should do a league where when quarterbacks catch points, they get like 10. They get an extra like 10 bonus points. So it's like, oh my God, I won because he had caught a deflection.
I stop at 10. Let's make it 50.
So we've been pretty lockstep with Stafford over Baker Mayfield. I'm just checking the ECR to see if we're in line. So Stafford's ECR 9 and Baker Mayfield is ECR 12. And that's pretty close to where my rankings are, where I have Stafford 10 and Mayfield 12. So
I think Mayfield's going to have a great day, but yeah, Stafford's been very solid.
Is the consensus.
He has less downside. Baker Mayfield always carries downside.
And also, too, there's a chance that if Lawrence doesn't play in this game, like it's just not as back and forth as you'd like.
That's also true. A lot more Rashad White. Johnny Sanchez, Lamar or Mayfield?
Lamar.
Cedrahar, Courtland Sutton, or Barkley in the flex? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, Ced.
I mean, Sutton's going to score against my Patriots. I know it. So, Sutton.
Our Patriots? Our loser Patriots?
Our loser Patriots.
When's the last time we had a top 3 draft pick?
Willie McGinnis or Drew Bledsoe?
I was gonna say it's got to be like the Bledsoe.
Or Richard Seymour wasn't top 3, right? He was like the 6th overall pick. He was the top 10 pick, but
I'd have to go back and look. Michael Knight, flex Connor or Olave in the half. I'm going Olave here.
Yes.
Mullins or Kyler, and that's from Jin Raleigh.
I have them ranked back to back.
Well, look, you do have the rushing equity of Kyler, which is a positive. But I know that was my justification
Mullins
last week.
Failed, so I mean, I think Mullins has probably higher ceiling. Like Kyler has just shown like 0 ceiling, even with. I mean, last week he had 50 rushing yards and still was QB 19.
Do you think the Cardinals move on from him?
I hope not, because I want the Patriots to get a quarterback. So, I mean, if I were, I don't know, like they're like, say they're committed to him, but this is like what teams always do. Like, obviously they're not going to say, no,
financially they're
getting rid of him.
But, you know,
I don't know. I mean, like this year has been like hard to evaluate him because it's like, okay, like he missed over half the season. They kind of threw him in there, and half his receivers are hurt. So it's like, okay, like what were
who would you rather have, Kyler Murray or Justin Fields if you were an NFL franchise? If you were a GM, who would you rather have?
I think I'd rather have Fields. I feel like
I'd rather have Fields too.
I don't know, man. There's something about
Kyler just doesn't work for me. I don't know what it is.
And it's like the opposite about Justin Fields. Like I feel like he's been bagged on so much that
Yeah.
he has that certain element where like, no, we've seen like the good from him and he can be really good. Whereas Murray's been like, I think he's probably been the one that's been more overrated versus Fields, who's probably been more underrated. So yeah, that's a good question though.
Kate Thompson, Zay Flowers, or Garrett Wilson?
Garrett Wilson.
Xavier Casas, who to start? Nico Collins or Deontay Johnson?
I can't trust Nico. New quarterback. Haven't seen him be healthy, so I'm gonna play Deontay with Rudolph.
Darius Richards, flex Singletary, Godwin, or the Gus Bus?
Singletary.
Have we officially gotten the Stroud news was official? Yes.
So I thought it was official like on Tuesday, but then like I heard other things where people were like, "Oh, we're not sure if Stroud's gonna play." It's like
that's what I had heard too. They're
like,
still up in the air.
I thought this was like
because he's still got a Q tag next to him.
He's not practicing still, so I guess I just
think he's expected to be sidelined. So if he hasn't gotten in, if he didn't get limited at least in today, then he's not getting cleared.
Look, I mean, like what we've seen from these concussions, if you don't come back right away, it's usually much longer. So clearly, he suffered a more severe concussion,
right?
Than a quote unquote.
Such a shame too. Such a great story. He was riding high, man. So good. Him and Anthony Richardson, man, both of them. Just it sucks to lose those guys. I mean, I can't wait till next year when you get Richardson back and all these things. Man, he's gonna break fantasy.
It's somewhat like, I guess, not ironic's probably not the right word, but like the guy that they're always talking about that they were concerned about his health was Bryce Young. He's the one that has missed the least amount of games.
Well, when you're 3 and out every series, you don't have a lot of time on the field to really get hurt. That's how I look at that one.
Sad but true.
Tell me where I'm telling lies. Alan Perez, flex and a wide receiver 2. Need to fill in the slots. Amari Cooper, Puka Nacua, Rushy Rice, McBride, and Elliott. I'm playing Rushy Rice for sure with one of those spots. Who's the other one for you?
Puka. Rookies. Let's go.
Dominic Gazzetti, my fantasy brohems, half PPR. I'm a little concerned about Achane's injury usage. I have Deontay Johnson in the place right now. Would you start Achane or Deontay? Merry Christmas. I think you're right. I think DJ is the safer point. Take the points. Don't leave points on. Don't leave points. Don't take zeros in playoffs. You can't do that. Like if he isn't going to play much or, it's very frustrating right now.
But also take advantage of the fact that so many games are staggered out this weekend. So it's like, if you're facing like a 50-point hole, I can guarantee you Deontay Johnson will not score 50 points. But Achane, like if he gets healthy and he's ripping off massive runs, like that's possible. So keep that in mind. Look at your matchups very specifically here and check after every set of games. Like, hey, how much am I down by? Do I need upside? Do I need floor? It's like, if I need 10 points, hell yeah, I'm just playing Deontay. But if I needed like 25 points, like Deontay Johnson's not getting that with the Steelers, but Achane could hit that total.
Devin Burr, PPR, pick 2. Hall, Hopkins, Ridley, Mixon, Cooper.
I'm going to go with Cooper and Hall.
Okay. Joe 96, pick 1 quarterback in a flex. Fields or Purdy?
Fields.
God,
look, this is actually like a tougher defense for Purdy. So like,
I know, but it's really hard for me to sit Purdy.
I get that, but like,
Fields
is going to run. It's the Cardinals. You just talked about how bad they are. So
next here is Montgomery, Singletary, or Chandler.
That would be Montgomery.
Okay. Tri Boy Sports, Bears or Rams defense. It's Bears for me, dog.
As much as I hate Derek Carr or think that he's overrated, I shouldn't say hate. It's going to be the Bears defense,
especially around the holidays.
No, but I just think that this is a classic spot where he's going to crumble on prime time.
Probably, but I want the Bears defense.
Yelling on the sidelines. Classic Derek Carr.
Bears defense last couple of weeks. Let's just run through it for everybody. In case you're not paying attention. Week 12, 14 points. Week 4, bye. Then week 14, 14 points. Week 15, 17 points. Against Minnesota, Detroit, and Cleveland. Bears. All right, let's go to Ryan Thomas. Defense, Packers or Bears? It's Bears again for me, dog.
Bears.
G Funko 007, half PPR, Barkley or Hall?
Hall.
Chuck 530, Stafford or Mahomes?
Still starting Mahomes.
I agree. Fubar, full PPR, pick 2, Sutton, Palmer, Singletary.
Sutton and Singletary.
It's Mason, Reed, JSN, or Godwin, PPR.
JSN.
By the way, JSN is only $4,500 on DK this week. Isn't that absurd?
Oh, it's because he played on Monday, so.
Don't care. Pigeon Man.
Change.
Rank these. It's true, but seriously. Rank these RB for PPR. Bijan, Breece Hall, Ekeler, Chandler, Zeke.
I mean, we have rankings, Pigeon Man, by the way, just in case.
Just in case. FantasyPros.com/ranking.
Bijan, Breece Hall, Chandler, Zeke, Ekeler.
Ekeler. Stink Mangione. Merry Y'allmas, y'all. I'm in the championship game. What are your thoughts starting Tyjae over Chase Brown? Look,
On
if
a no running back roster? Why are you starting any of these guys then?
in other words, he's got nothing. Like, in other words, like, that's it.
Bupkis. I got Bupkis.
I got Bupkis. So what do you want to take the shot with Chase Brown again? It's a roll of the dice, but it's an interesting one.
I mean, the matchup's better for Tyjae against the Titans. They could be playing.
I mean, not against the Titans. They're against the Seahawks.
Against the Seahawks.
Although it does look like the Titans play against themselves most of the time.
I mean, Tyjae's kind of like, he hasn't done a lot lately. I mean, Chase Brown has been kind of like,
I would throw out Chase Brown.
Yeah, I think Brown has just shown more over the last couple of weeks that, like, hey, they're willing to, like, give him opportunities.
I think the Bengals can score more points. I'll just be frank.
Fair too.
Just put it out there. Master J3, Eagles defense or Packers defense? I'll take the Eagles defense against the Giants.
Yeah.
Packers defense is not good.
Well, they're not Carolina.
I know, but I know, but
I mean, the Eagles defense isn't good either.
I know, but they're playing the Giants. And the Giants.
The Eagles defense is also at home, so I think that matters.
Also good. Yo Spa, full PPR, Addison or Nico?
Addison.
Flame Hawk 100. Zeke or Monty at RB2?
Monty.
Jerry Hill, full PPR, Chandler, Aaron Jones. I'm playing Jones.
Yeah, you gotta play Jones.
Andres Amato, hey pros, Jaden Reed or Terry McLaurin?
Gross.
Reed if he's healthy.
McLaurin.
Oh, really? Wow, okay.
I don't think Reed's gonna play. His matchup also sucks.
I don't either. Terry McLaurin had some spectacular moments last week too.
We know Terry McLaurin's a good player. Like, he's not like
to see him play with a great quarterback.
I really think
Terry McLaurin's another. Can we get Terry McLaurin, Patrick Mahomes?
Well, I think McLaurin's just going to be that guy that unfortunately is the really good receiver that never has good. Because there's always that guy. There's always that receiver that you're like, oh, if this guy had a quarterback, it's like, it's never going to happen.
That's what free agency's for. Brett Siegel, PPR, assuming Keenan is out. He is.
Out.
Cooks, Wicks, Dobbs, or DeMarcus Robinson.
I will play
Brandon Cooks, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor or Barkley from Outcast at 69. Taylor, not close. Michael Recor, Ingram or McBride, half PPR. Bride. Sleep deprived animator. Hey pros, need a wide receiver, half PPR. Flowers, Boyd, Addison or Palmer.
Addison.
Daniel D, half PPR. Start 2, Ridley, London, Ty Chandler. Thanks, guys.
I will start Ridley and London.
Sana at Gonbayar.
Oh.
McBride, ATN or Flowers in the flex.
ATN.
Jonathan Weisberg, pick 2, Ty Chandler, Achane, Higgins, or Hubbard.
Hubbard and Achane.
Okay. Enter your name. Full PPR. Just got the news that Keenan Allen's out. Now I'm left with JSN, Douglas, Watson, London. It's London or JSN for me.
I like London.
Okay. Emmanuel Cornejo. Need 3. Half PPR. Hall, Mostert, Henry, James Conner, Ty Chandler. Where you have to play Mostert. Like
Hall, Mostert, Henry.
Boom. Daniel Crinkle. Not to be confused with Chris Crinkle. Thanks, guys. Puka or Ty in the flex, half PPR. Puka.
Ty. Who's Ty? Ty Chandler?
Ty Chandler.
Yeah, Puka.
It's not Ty Montgomery. I know that.
T.Y. Hilton?
T.Y. Hilton.
You know what his real name is, T.Y. Hilton?
I actually don't.
It's Eugene.
Of course. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I'd go by T.Y. if my name was Eugene.
Yeah, I guess I would too. Matt Weiss, Connor or Pollard, and why? Matt, we have to give you why. Okay.
I mean, come on.
Connor, I'll give you why. With Pollard, he plays on a better offense. Is going to score more points theoretically. They have a higher team implied total. James Conner has done nothing all year. James Conner's going against a Bears defense that's very good up front. That's played very well of late. So I don't know much more why you need, but this is pretty easy. Like, this is not.
Well, I mean, Connor was better than Pollard last week. I think that's probably why he's asking.
I don't care.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. It's Pollard, but I get why he's asking.
Connor
it's not a bro question.
It's not bro, but like, you know,
no.
You asked me to show my work.
Maybe he just wants to prove that we are like paying attention to things.
They were fantasy pros and not fantasy amateurs.
Fantasy
That's a whole other site.
Well,
Mike
both.
Wolf, Bears
Joes and pros.
Mike Wolf, Bears defense over Niners defense.
Bears. Just play the Bears. Bears are the best.
Bears. Just a reminder, everybody, too. Don't forget, if you're just joining us here, our normal Sunday live stream, because it's Christmas Eve, will not be on Sunday. Instead, we'll be picking up the Sunday show dropping it Saturday. Same time, same place. Set your notifications, ring the bell till it goes ding. So you are joining us Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern till 12 noon. We'll help you set all your lineups before the Saturday games. Get you ready. And also, don't forget, when you drop your comments below and ring the bell and subscribe to Fantasy Pros, you can win a Trophy Smack holiday giveaway this season. You can win big with the 36-inch fantasy football trophy from Trophy Smack. Again, drop a comment, subscribe, like the stream, do the nice things, and that's all you need to do. And also, if you listen to us on the podcast, don't forget, it's a great time of year to leave 5-star reviews. Thank us for all the entertainment and information, the infotainment, if you will, that we've given you throughout the year. So take a moment, drop that 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts or here or whatever. Do some nice things. It's the holiday seasons. We appreciate you guys. All right, let's go to the next one here. Steven Schrumpfel. Komet or Waller in half PPR?
Waller.
Cellquest, 2099. Puka or Chance Higgins in the flex?
I'd play Puka.
Puka. Just Flow, Eagles or Denver defense?
Eagles.
Justin Lefkowitz, Denver, Chicago, or Miami defense?
Chicago.
Bears, stop, 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 Bears. Have you ever seen that sketch? Please say yes.
No.
Oh, no. It's a great Saturday Night Live sketch when they talk about the Bears and who would win in a fight, Mike Ditka or Godzilla. I like Ditka. It's Chris Farley. It's George Wendt. It's Robert Smigel and Mike Myers on SNL. And you got to see it. I'll send it to you. Or just go Google SNL.Bears. And
oh God.
And every time they did the sketch, Chris Farley's character would have a heart attack from eating too much sausage. He would like just start doing this, and they would fall on the table and break through it. It was amazing. Chris Farley was a treasure. But Bears. That's
yes. Play their defense.
Bears. Stop Bears. Stop Bears. Stop Bears. Stop Bears. Also, there's one where Chris Farley does a dance with the coconut bra, which is really spectacular. You should definitely see that. Constant rotation. Goddard or Kincaid in the full PPR?
Kincaid.
Jesus Negretti III. Who to start in the flex? Likely Ty Chandler or the Zeke?
Ty Chandler.
Mighty Boosh with Keenan Allen out. QJ, Elijah Moore or Shaheed? Yikes.
I'll go Shaheed.
Agreed. Adele Gadillo. What's up, Adele? Hi. Start 2 in the full PPR. Puka tonight. Adams or Rice?
2. Okay, so I'm gonna
Puka
start
and
Njoku
Rice
and
for me.
Rice.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Carter. White on the Bucks, Aaron Jones or Achane. Pick 2. Jones and White for me. And that's easy. Easy peasy. Luke Musgrave coming back. And yes, Keenan Allen officially out too.
Luke Musgrave's coming back?
Cleared for practice.
Okay.
Not back, but cleared for practice.
Interesting.
Sorry. Didn't want to get you all excited.
Well, no, because I have bet Tucker Kraft props unders. So if Luke Musgrave plays.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get activated.
Feel even better about it.
Cleared for the 21-day practice window.
Oh, yeah. So he's probably not going to play, but okay.
You know, so is Aaron Rodgers.
They should just have him take one snap against the Patriots. Just so
we tried that once last time. You see how that worked out? We took that one snap?
4 snaps.
It's 4. Who's counting? Jet Life, Tay 20, Standard League, Achane, Breece, Chandler, or Zeke. Need 2. Thanks for all the help all year and every year. Thanks, Jet.
Standard, it's Achane and Chandler. I think.
Achane.
You need touchdown. Or
no. Standard. You got to play Breece and Zeke, no?
Zeke doesn't do anything besides catch passes.
I understand that, but they are playing Denver. Denver's terrible.
Denver has a good defense. What are you talking about?
Not against the run, they don't. They're towards the bottom of the league.
Yeah, but the Patriots can't run the ball.
I know they can't, but they're going to.
Zeke rushed for like 25 yards last week.
All right, we're going to split on that one.
Achane and Breece Hall. That's who it should be. In standard, they need touchdowns. Miami is playing points.
Stop yelling at me. All-American Luke Njoku or McBride at tight end. That's tough. What do you do? PPR. You got to play McBride.
No, McBride.
Got to play McBride in the PPR, right?
McBride.
Also, Etienne or Achane?
Etienne.
Zach Johnson, Broncos or Jets defense? I think
Broncos.
Jets defense.
Broncos.
Really? Not Jets D over Washington against Washington? Talking about turnover machines. All right. K. Kaiser, JT, or Gibbs in the PPR. Yikes.
Gotta play Gibbs. Sorry.
Agreed. Jose Hidalgo. Broncos, Jets, or Cleveland defense?
So Cleveland's on the road, so I don't like them as much. Even it's against
Jets
Texans.
are at home. Broncos are at home.
I mean, it's a coin flip between Denver and New York for me. I mean,
Well, Jets are ranked way higher by everybody this week. I mean, they're like the number 2 defense on the ECR this week.
All right, then yeah, Jets. There you go.
Isaiah Saucer, full PPR, Mixon or Monty?
Monty.
Demetrius Full, PPR, pick 2. Chandler, Monty, Achane, Javonte. Well, it ain't Javonte.
Monte and Achane.
Monte?
Monte,
Montgomery.
Achane.
Yam Bandit, full PPR, Najee or Waller?
Najee.
No, Nate Rubke. Start 2 in the full PPR. Mullins, Howard, or Heineke?
I'm starting Mullins and Heineke.
For all the targets they get in the full PPR?
Yeah, why?
I think people do it now just to be funny. I hope they're being
guess.
ironic at this stage. It's week 16. Brett Siegel, one more, guys. PPR, Gus or Warren in the flex?
Warren.
Lorth Trumpus, full PPR, Olave or Devonta Smith?
Olave.
Matt Mill or Matt Missile? I don't know. PPR, pick 2. You know who you are. Puka, Bijan, Jonathan Taylor. I'm playing the running backs.
Yes.
Johnny Sanchez, Dolphins or Colts defense?
Colts.
Emmanuel Cornejo, defense, Bills or Bears? Bears. Still Bears for me.
Bills are playing the Chargers.
I know. And if you want to play the Bills, it's fine. I'm just playing the Bears. I'm taking I'm taking my 14 and I'm getting out.
Would you rather have $1,000 or the Bears defense? Bears defense.
Bears. And by the way, Emmanuel says, I can't believe you haven't seen that skit. Usually it's really funny. I'll send you the best one. Dicka.
I'm a busy man.
Sausage. The Bears. Dicka. Sausage. The Bears. Eddie Signs. Should I start 2 tight ends this week? Hill and Goddard.
No. That's the answer. No. Shit.
Okay. Jermaine 07. Montgomery or Cooper?
Full PPR, I'll go with the wide receiver.
Mike Wolf, Walker, Pollard, and Ingram plus Ingram likely. Thank you. You guys led me to first place finishes. Best out there. Okay, what? I don't understand this question. Walker.
You mean pick
Pollard,
one running back and one.
Pollard likely. Done.
Yeah.
Ginger Prince, pick 2 of 3. Half PPR. Olave, Puka, Rice. Puka, Rice.
Yes.
Manuel Luna, Nico, Addison, or Chandler?
Addison.
Benjamin Holla, FPP, full point PPR. Start 2. Achane, Connor, or Reed?
Achane and Reed.
All right, we're going to lock it up.
Reed's going to play, so Connor.
Pay close attention to practice sports next 24 hours on Reed. I'd be surprised if he plays, to be honest. Matthew Spagnuolo, last one here. Hey, guys, full PPR question. Javonte, Lockett, Flowers, or Ferguson in the flex? Not sure who has the most upside potential. Man, I think in terms of matchup, Lockett has the best potential on the board. You know, Ferguson could have a 2-touchdown day and make us wrong, but I don't know. Lockett's the one that stands out to me against the Titans.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy the fun. Subscribe, drop the comments, ring the bell, do all those good things. Have a great Thursday, everybody. That'll do it for us. But the story of the game goes on for John, our producer, and Andrew. I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids.